City affiliates, we go hard. Is you down? Is you down? Grind City affiliates, we go hard. Look around, you'll see. Grind City affiliates, we go hard. Grind City affiliates, we go hard. You know we got that illness, that realness. Grind City affiliates, we go hard. Don't play with the ish, come with the realness. Grind City affiliates, we go hard. Grind City affiliates, we go hard. Grind City affiliates, we go hard. Grind City TV, better get with the city. Network Roku, submit. If you got the hotness and you wanna be on TV, submit. Hip hop, neo soul, reggae, smooth and she TV, submit. We only play the best, cause we the best in indie TV. Submit. Y'all know who it is, reppin' PA Grind City TV. Submit. Grind City TV Network is taking music video submissions for rotation placement. Go to grindcitystudio@gmail.com. Send us your YouTube video URL and your artist name, and we'll get back at you. Airtime is also available for advertising. We're also taking submissions for new indie TV show series. Give K-Bay a call, 412-251-9620 for more information. Add us on Roku, Grind City TV Network. No Roku? See us on the net, grindcity.biz, and get the mobile app on Google Play. Submit.
You're watching Youth.
Welcome to another episode of Youth Talk Sports, episode 7. I'm your host, Coach Joe. Today we have Mr. Randolph. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. And you play for?
Highlands High School.
Highlands High School, and that mascot is?
Huh?
The mascot?
It's a ram.
It's a ram? Okay. So, tell me a little bit about yourself. You said you're a wrestler?
Yeah, I wrestle and I play football.
Okay, what position do you play in football?
I play wide receiver and cornerback.
Right receiver and cornerback?
Yeah.
It's okay. So, how do you like those two positions?
I mean, it's pretty fun to play them. I like playing defense because, I like to mess people up a little bit. On offense, I like catching the ball, running around.
Okay, awesome. So you guys have a pretty good quarterback, or?
Yeah, we got pretty good quarterback.
Pretty good quarterback. Would you say he's like a B plus or a C minus, or is he like an A? I ask tough questions.
He's like a B.
B
Yeah.
plus. Okay, all right, awesome. So you said, did you wrestle too a little bit?
Yeah.
So what weight class do you wrestle?
The past years I wrestled 106, and then last year I wrestled 120. This year I was gonna go 132.
132.
Yeah.
So how long have you been wrestling?
I
About?
wrestled for about 3 years now.
About 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's very too new to you.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So tell me one thing about what made you want to wrestle?
My friends, they always asked me if I wanted to wrestle. My mom wouldn't let me wrestle when I was younger, so I had to give it a shot when I got to high school.
Okay, and it pretty much worked out for you?
Yeah.
So tell me how the people in your high school are picked in regards to wrestling. So what I mean is, so I say I'm new to your school,
Yeah.
and I want to try out. And I'm a freshman. Do I have the ability to go back down to a lower grade level to wrestle, or do I have to wrestle you off in order to
If
maintain
you're a freshman, you can be put on the JV team, which is still middle school wrestling, or if you're like heavier and we need you, it depends on like if we need you or not, like really.
Okay,
So like if we need certain weight classes, we might have you wrestle varsity. If we don't need those weight classes, we'll have you wrestle JV.
okay, so there's no wrestle
Yeah.
off, like
Yeah.
so.
And they wrestle off if like they're the same weight as you and they're on varsity.
So if I'm the same weight as you, and like I'm a 10th grader, I'm able to wrestle you off to see if I can get the spot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, awesome. So how does that work? You have to do that so far?
No, we didn't. Our season got cut short a little bit because of COVID.
Oh, okay.
So we don't go back to wrestling until January or something.
Oh, okay. So, so with COVID and everything like that, do you guys go to school remotely? Are you on a computer, or are you still in school?
Or remotely. So school, yeah.
Okay, so how do you like that? So is it easier for you to go to school, or would you prefer doing it on the computer?
I prefer doing it on a computer. It's easier. You know, I wake up, do school, and then take a break whenever.
So we're gonna have to start taking a tally of how many kids likes to actually go to school and likes to actually be on remote, so we can like actually judge it sooner or later. We're gonna have to do that because I have a few interviews, and some kids actually like going to school, and then there's other kids that actually like to be on a computer. So it's kind of like amazing that some kids that you wouldn't expect would rather prefer to go online than actually be in school. So give me a scenario. So how does your day start with you going to school remotely?
So my day starts like, I'll wake up at like 10, 11, and I just go on this thing called Edgenuity, the website for school. Oh. I go on this app called Edgenuity for school, and I just do like my 4 classes I have to do, and then I'm done for the day. I have to do 3 hours a day.
Oh, so it's just 3 hours a day?
Yeah, for me.
For you? Okay. Yeah. Oh, awesome. So for other people, it might be a little longer.
Yeah, for other people, it's like I think it's the same as a normal day because like they have to do the Zoom calls. I don't do the Zoom calls.
And why is that?
Because I switched over to the HVA. It's called HVA, and it's called HVA.
Sorry.
And, I don't know. I just
like, is it like advanced classes?
no. It's just.
Well, you gotta
It's hard to explain.
No, explain it. We got time here. Explain it. Because I'm new to it. I've never heard of it either.
Yeah, well, it's HVA. It's like if you don't want to do the normal school and like it's hard for you to do the normal school, you switch over to HVA, and it's like it's the app called Edgenuity, so it's like quicker and easier. You only have to do 3 hours a day than doing the other schoolwork, which is like 7 hours a day.
Oh, okay, awesome. That sounds like that's awesome. I mean, I'd have probably did that if I was still in school. So you said you played football. I mean, you said you played football too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a scenario where you were being watched by a pretty good defensive back,
Yeah.
and not saying he got the best of you, but it was a little bit difficult for you to maintain your normal stats. And give me the team.
Give it away.
The actual team that you played against, yes.
I think the team I played that I had trouble with was Indiana. I went on a couple slant routes, and they just kept on hitting me every time I tried to catch it. Like come across the middle, and they just hit me.
Okay, so tell me how you overcame that. Tell me how, did you still keep your head? Did you get a little frustrated?
Yeah, I still kept my head, you know. I didn't get the ball as much as I wanted it, but because I wasn't open as much, but, you know.
Okay, all right. So would you say you're more like a possessive receiver or an aggressive receiver?
I say possession.
Possession?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So what's one of your favorite routes that you actually like to run?
I like to run a slant, or I'll run a stick route.
Stick route?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So in regards to coaching and the people that have coached you in football, who would you say is one of your best coaches? It could be youth or it could be your actual high school coach now.
Marcus Williams.
Marcus Williams?
Yeah.
And why?
Because he's been my coach since I was way younger, like 5, and he still coaches me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been playing football for a long time?
Yeah.
So give me a scenario when you were playing youth football. Any scenario, one of your best highlight moments.
When it was on kickoff, this kid was running down the sideline, and I came out of nowhere and I just hit him hard, you know, knocked his helmet off, my chin strap came undone and stuff. Walk over to the sideline, he's hyping me up and stuff, you know.
So something like that,
Yeah.
a nice big hit?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. How many touchdowns did you have this year?
I had 4 touchdowns this year.
4 touchdowns this year? Okay, so walk me through both of them. Walk me through 2 touchdowns you had. Tell me, you know what the actual play was called for you to score those touchdowns?
No, I don't remember the plays, but the one, it was two of them were against this Mars, and we checked the play. This dude, I was supposed to be running a stick route actually, but the dude, there was nobody on me. They were playing too high, safeties, so I just ran a go route, and then my quarterback hit me.
Okay, and that was 1 touchdown? So give me the other one.
And then the other one was another stick route, but we didn't switch that one, so I actually ran the stick route, and he just floated it over the other dude, caught it for a touchdown.
Caught for a touchdown?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That's awesome. So we're going to transfer back to school a little bit. What would you say would be your actual favorite subject in school?
I say history.
History, and
yeah.
why?
Because I like learning about the past, racism, all that. I also like learning about Egyptians and stuff like the presidents, all that stuff.
No, I'm interested in that too. Yeah, I'm interested in history too. You know what I mean? Because it definitely gives you an outline of where you came from and up to now. So that's awesome. See, now we didn't have too many people that said history. We had math, English. What did we have? Like was reading or something like that. So that was first. So that's the first for history. So that's definitely dope. Anything else? Like, okay, so what would be your second subject in school?
My second favorite subject would be English, probably.
English, and why?
Just easy.
Easy. Yeah. Well, English helps you know how to write and stuff like that. See, I was like a C- English person until I got like to high school, and then I had to like actually realize I needed to learn English because all the like girls knew how to write.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to write something to them, I didn't want to come off like left, like I didn't know how to write. So that was one of the reasons why I got good grades in English. I'm so serious. But that's another. See, we have to start taking tallies for these subjects. But moving right along. So other than that, let's get back into football a little bit. Other than the wide receiver position and the cornerback position, what other position would you like to play if you didn't play those two?
Well, I always liked playing quarterback when I was younger. Yeah.
And why?
I like playing quarterback because I like Cam Newton. That's my favorite player in the NFL. And I just looked up to Cam Newton ever since I was younger.
Yeah,
Cam. He
Cam.
first came to the league.
Yeah, Cam's nice. I like Cam. He's up there in the Patriots and stuff like that. He's not having a not good season though.
It's all right.
It's all right. But yeah, Belichick and them will get it worked around. I got faith in Belichick and them. I thought she was talking to me. I mean, sometimes she is, but so we're wrestling. Sorry, but we're wrestling and stuff like we're wrestling. So give me a difficult match that you had. Give me the actual school that you went up against and a guy that was kind of giving you a difficult time.
This kid from Penn Hills was giving me a tough time. It was we went in it was the third period. I was only down by 2 points. It was a hard match. He ended up beating me. It was my first year, and then I wrestled him again my second year, and he still beat me, but it was only by a couple points.
Okay, yeah. Well, we can't say Penn Hills too much. That's Coach Scraps Autumn over there. So, you know what I mean? I know he's kind of like happy. He's over there shaking his hand. But it's okay. The Indians aren't good because Scrap left. But it's all right. It's all right. We're going to wrap everything up. We're going to go to the next interview. I want to pay some bills. I want to thank you for coming, Mr. Randolph. And we'll be right back.
Then it's worth the ton. We long, so they thinking I'm
Springdale. We're back with another episode of Youth Talk Sports. We have Shayla Brown in the building. Shay is a very, very special person to me because Shay also plays for one of the organizations that I coach for. Hi, Shay. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Joe.
This is going to be fun. I'm going to have so much fun with this. Scrap is going to be mad at me, but it's okay. So, Shay, I know that you play football, right?
Yeah.
And you play for Swissville Braddock.
Yeah.
And you get to sit around and you get to see me run around and coach, right?
Of course.
Of course, okay. So, Shay, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Out of every coach at Swissville W, who's your favorite coach?
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know? You gotta give us somebody. You can pick as many people as you want. Pick who you want. Pete's watching. I hope other people. Well, you pick who you want.
I don't know.
What you mean? How you not know? All those guys down there. Which one is your favorite? Pressure's on, Shay.
No, it's out of y'all two.
Either who? He wasn't there. He's not. He doesn't count.
Okay.
We gotta stop saying. See, we gotta stop saying him. We gotta stop saying him. But anyway, it's okay, Shay. So look, Shay, tell me what you like about football. See, I love Shay. So tell me what you like about football, Shay.
I don't know. I just like to hit people.
You like to hit people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And throw the football.
And throw the football?
Yeah.
I know you like to catch the football too.
Yeah, I like that too.
Like that too?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Shay, so tell me, walk me through a practice with Swissville W. I said Swissville W, SBW. I'm sorry.
Alright, so it's like get off of school, then go to practice around like 5, 6. And then Corey making us run laps. And then, I'm the team leader, so gotta get everybody in shape. Gotta tell them what to do. And we just have a good practice. But some be bad.
Some be bad?
Yeah, because Corey like to yell.
He likes to yell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. So in regards to that, so tell me about a game, Shay, that was pretty tough for you and how you overcame that.
Duquesne. That was a tough game because there was nobody blocking and everybody was just scared.
Everybody was scared?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So tell me, how's Coach Pete?
Good. He's okay.
He's okay? Okay, all right. And, so to give me, how's Coach Bob?
I don't know. I never talked to him. I only talked to him when I wanted something.
Okay, awesome. But Bob always tends to have things when you need it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Bob's a great equipment manager. All right. So, Jay, tell the people what type of position do you play?
Okay, so first I played that quarterback, then running back, then like tight end and wide receiver. So I just played everywhere, on offense and defense.
So what positions did you play on defense?
Middle linebacker and safety.
Middle linebacker and safety? So
Yeah.
Tell me about the safety position that you like.
It's like I like to watch over people, and like if my teammate is getting burnt, I'm right behind them.
Always staying back so you make sure you're the last person back?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Give me a scenario in regards to when you had a great game.
Oh no, I think it was the Hazelwood game.
Okay, tell me about that.
First we came off bad, then like I had to tell them we had to step it up. So like when I played middle linebacker and they threw the pass, I took the ball out of his hand. I like just ran it, and I was liking that.
Okay, all right. So you go to Woodland Hills, right?
Yeah.
Okay. and you also run track.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, what made you get into track? I know you're fast, but you have to tell other people that you're fast.
Because it's like one sport wasn't just good enough, so I just wanted to do another sport with my friends. So I was like, I'm going to try out for track. And I did, and I just made the team.
Okay, all right, awesome. So how long have you been doing track?
For a year.
For a year, so it's your first year?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So in regards to school, tell me what's your favorite subject?
Now, school, like, I like algebra.
Okay.
And gym.
And gym?
Mm-hmm.
And besides, okay, so why do you like algebra?
Because I get to, like, learn about stuff that I never learned about, like, in 8th and 7th grade. But my school's kind of slow. So it's like when I got in high school, it's like they're teaching us more, and it's like more work. And I like that. Because in the middle school, I wasn't getting enough work.
Okay, all right, awesome. So tell me, we're going to switch back to football because that's where I know you best. So tell me from because you're going to be, I have the luxury of coaching you this year. If we do have a season this year, you'll play for my team. So tell me, how have you feel as though you've grown from a Mighty Mite to, you'll be a midget this year. So how have you grown from a Mighty Mite to a midget?
But no.
All right, so so from your termite year to your Mighty Mite year, tell me how have you grown from that part?
Like, termite, it was a good year. Then, like, when I got to the Mighty Mites, it was tough. But now in the midgets, I don't know.
Okay, so.
Mind your business.
I have a question. I'm intrigued. I'm sorry, I have a question. You're a girl, right?
Yeah.
So do you get a lot of flack from the guys when you're playing football, especially if you're a little bit better than them?
Yeah, everybody be mad. But I just, I just mind my business and do what I gotta do.
Do you feel like you're a pioneer?
Yeah.
I'm done, Joe. Sorry.
But listen. I watch Shay perform on the field, so some of these things, it's, you know what I mean. I know already. I know how Shay dominates boys and stuff like that, and they get upset. So I get a first-hand seat to it. So it's awesome. You know what I mean, Shay? It's awesome, especially when we get a chance when we come down and we scrimmage you guys sometimes,
Yeah.
and you dominate just like last year when we came down and you guys kind of like roughed us up a little bit, but it's all right though. So it's okay because you'll be on that team with a bunch of good guys. So, Shay, do you think that you'll be playing football in high school?
No.
No? Why not? I think you're good enough to play.
Because that's a more challenging level. I'll, run track again or play basketball.
What about baseball? Any softball?
Yeah, I'll play softball.
Yeah, you think you'll play softball?
Yeah.
Okay, what about, so you like basketball?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, what's your favorite position in basketball?
I don't know. I just like to shoot the ball.
Just like to shoot the ball?
Yeah.
Any favorite basketball player? Give me, it could be WNBA or it could be the NBA.
I don't know nobody from the women's basketball.
Okay, all right, so what about, so you could give me the NBA then. Who's your favorite basketball player?
Kevin Durant.
And why?
Because you know how to shoot the ball.
Because you know how to shoot the ball?
Yeah.
Anyone else besides Kevin Durant?
No.
No, me personally, not a LeBron fan, so I like Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks. I like Luka. You know Luka? Who knows this?
No.
No, not familiar? Okay, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. No problem. So we're going to go switch back to school. Other than algebra, is there any other subject that you would like? That you would say that you would like?
Civics.
Civics.
Yeah.
Now, so tell me why you like civics. You got me there. You stumped me there. We need to take some type of tally for this.
Because I like civics because I like to write. So I'll just write front and back pages. And it teaches me about the government. And it's fun and I just like it.
Okay, that's not a problem. It's not a problem. See, I'm more of a history type of guy myself. So, I mean, civics was, you know what I mean? I don't think did we get taught civics in school? We probably did, or I didn't, pay attention to it. I don't know. But we'll have to, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's another conversation for another day. So, Shay, in regards to track, tell me how you prep in regards to track.
Okay, so like every track practice, it'd be after school. Mm-hmm. So when I get done with my last period class, which is jump, I'll go in the locker room, change into my track practice stuff, and then I'll go on the field with my friends, stretch, and then run a little bit. And that's when practice starts. Then we run, and then we race I don't know, we race diversity teams, so, and then some of them be fast, some of them be slow, so it's just easier.
Yeah, so it's either up and down. So okay. All right. Awesome. I got one more question for you, Shay, before I let you go, and that is, it's almost the same question. I have to ask the other Randolph brother. Give me any one of your favorite artists, music-wise. Who do you listen to maybe before a game, before a track meet?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't have a favorite artist and there's no favorite?
No, I just listen to whatever's on my playlist.
Oh, whatever's on your playlist?
Yeah.
So no favorite go-to?
No.
Okay, all right, awesome. So, in regards to that, like I said, it was one last question, but prep me through a game when you play football. Tell me how you get prepped for that.
Okay, so I will come with my my game day pants and my shirt on, then I will stretch through the ball to cup my teammates and then get them hyped and then tell them how we gotta play the game and who we gotta watch. But they don't listen.
They don't listen?
Uh-huh.
Most of the time they don't.
And some of them is crybabies.
Some of them? Okay. I mean, that's how it does. I mean, you're not lying, so I can't stop you there. But Shay, it's been a pleasure sitting with you. I want to thank you again for coming to the show. I can't wait till the next football season because I'll have the luxury of coaching you. So what position do you want to play for me?
I don't know. Just fit me anywhere.
Okay, all right, awesome. See, I like that. But we're going to pay some bills. We got the Coach's Corner next. If Youth Talk Sports.
Youth Talk Sports.
Youth Talk Sports.
Welcome to Coach's Corner with Coach Scrap Wilson. Welcome to Youth Talk Sports. It's your man Coach Scrap in the Coach's Corner, and I'm here today with Imani Christian, Coach, Woodland Hills Midget Football Coach, Community Man, Fawn Nanji. Good to have you here today, sir. He's also a pastime rapper. Another guy got great. It seems like every week I got a rapper slash coach slash something up here, you know what I mean? It's awesome to have these type of gentlemen, females, and just entrepreneurs up at the podium or whatever, or table or stage or whatever you want to call it. So what we're going to talk about today is we're just going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff because we got a little bit of time. So what we're going to do first is you just go ahead, get people an introduction on who you are, what it is you do. You can keep it long, you can keep it short, but just, run it down to them and let the listeners know what it is.
All right, how y'all doing today? I'm Coach Nanji. Paul Nanji. Turn it away.
On.
How about that? Turn the mic on.
That's what she.
Speak loud. Can you hear me now? Is that better?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm Coach Nanji. Paul Nanji's the name. All right, just a short introduction. I won't be too long. But, I went to school at Woodland Hills High School. Graduated in '96. Was on the first Woodland Hills team to win the Whitfields. You can hear me better now. And we also went to the States. First Woodland Hills team to go to the state championship football team. Graduated there, went to Youngstown State on a full scholarship. Played at Youngstown State. My freshman year, we won a national championship. So I got a national championship. I never wear the ring. It's not really about that. I have a runner-up ring year after that. Graduated. Went to school for business administration, came back to the community, worked in the community, did social work, worked at Job Corps, worked at Schumann, worked at Pittsburgh Public Schools, Imani Christian Academy, worked at Woodland Hills. Also, I volunteer in the community as well. And I've coached for Woodland Hills High School as well as for Imani Christian Academy. Right now, I'm coaching special teams, defense, and I help with the running backs at Imani Christian Academy. my man here. I love what he's doing. Great show. He represents the community really, really well. And I know him besides from football. We were in the entertainment industry locally and many other things. So I've coached with him. I've partied with him. And now we're on the show here to talk with y'all today. So
That's awesome. So now that we jump into it, he answered like every question. I don't really have too many questions now, but like say no, I always got questions. So the first thing I'm gonna ask you is like, okay, so when it comes to coaching, I notice one thing about you: you're more passionate than anything. Your passion.
that's right.
Your passion pays your coaching bill, I should say. We talked earlier about volunteer. We talked about volunteer. Can you explain to the listeners what it is, what it's like to be a volunteer, and how people easily forget that you're a volunteer versus paid employee, and why it's so hard to understand, why it's so easy to fall back from a volunteer position versus a paid position. Can you share that with them to let these folks understand a little bit from the coach's volunteer perspective?
I'll give a quick story, and this story kind of will sum it up. All right, when you volunteer in coaching, you're not getting paid for it, first off. You're there because you feel like you want to be a part of something special. And there's young kids, that need something. They need leaders, and you're willing to give your time up because you could be working and making money. Some of us, living check to check, and you might want to work a second job, actually. So some of y'all got to recognize, wow, some of these people are taking their time to help your kid in the community. There may not be a male role model. This person's giving up his personal time. Time is money. So this coach now spending 3-4 hours a week, 5 days a week. He's coaching 5 times. That's 15 right there. Then game day, that's another 5 hours, 7-hour day. That's 22 hours a week. That's like a half-time, part-time job. And you're doing that for free. And so you're coaching. You got practice. It's Thursday night, right? Practice is over. It's 8 o'clock, 8:15. It's 8 o'clock, 8:15. And you ready to go home to your wife or your own kids. But you're waiting outside because you have 3 or 4 kids. It's dark outside, and their parents are still coming. And you're there because you love the kids. You stay with them. You make sure they get home safe. And people don't understand that it's about a community, and we make up for each other. And people don't see those times where the coaches are there helping and staying to make sure kids get home safe and everything, coordinating rides to the games. Those are little things. Calling the parents, asking them if they want to participate in a bake sale or a hoagie sale, taking the kids to field trips, making them feel like a team, helping them teamwork. It's not just about football; it's about life. So there's a few quick examples that coaches spend a lot of time out of their own day to help kids. And the kids watch this, and this is how kids learn how to be leaders when they grow up too. Right, they learn a lot from the coaches.
Definitely. So now my next question is, I know you love the game. So when it comes to coaching, what side of the ball do you love the most? Do you love the defensive side of the ball? Do you love the offensive side of the ball? And what are your reasons why? What does it give you a different type of feeling? Does it change your adrenaline, or is it something that does? Whichever one you pick, is it mental? Which do you prefer, and which one do you love the most?
My favorite part of coaching is actually instructing the kid. It's not really a particular side of the ball, because I don't know, man. I thought I was pretty good, so I love offense and defense. I don't really have a choice, because in high school I played offense. I went to college. I played both ways in high school. In college, I specified on defense. But the head coach, Jim Tressel, actually wanted me to be a running back. He asked me. Him and the defensive coach, they was fighting. So I don't really pick offense or defense. But when you teach a kid a technique he didn't know, then he goes out there on the field and performs the technique and is successful, there's a feeling you get.
Right.
When you teach a kid, and at first you see a kid, he doesn't understand something, and you're like, look, if you step here with this foot and your position is right and you're solid, and you're actually teaching the kid something to better him instead of yelling at him. You ain't do that right. No, you pulled the kid to the side. Hey, young man, that move you did, good try, but here's where you messed up. You took your steps wrong. Your feet was wrong. Change your footwork. Go home and practice it. That kid goes home and practice, and when he performs it in the game and is successful, the look on his face, it's unbelievable. That's what I coach for.
Okay, so being that you said that now, using your eyes, envisioning a lot of coaching that goes on at all levels, what do you see in the percentage of like a 50-50, 60-40 of kids being coached up after they make a bad play? Like, say, I'm on the field, here I come up, I pursue, I'm coming up, I missed the tackle, I'm bummed out, I dove, I slammed my helmet, I'm standing there. What is your technique? What do you witness? What do you think the percentage is of the coaches that will correct the mistake of that child, that student athlete, versus the coach that will just yell at them and be like, rah, 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 go sit down, you should have did this, you know better, da, 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 da. What do you think the percentage is of that? You think it's 60-40 towards teaching them, or 70-30 towards yelling versus teaching them?
Unfortunately, a lot of coaches have their heart in it, but I think it's still 70-30, maybe 40-60. There's a lot of coaches that are passionate, and they mean well, but they're not taking the time to instruct the players on what the player actually did wrong, on helping him on the technique.
Okay.
I think a lot of times it's because, like, we got to take time as coaches to be on the same team, just like players got to be on the same team.
Right.
Like, you may be a good coach, but are you listening to what the head coach is saying to you? Like, are you on the same page? Because if you're not coaching what the head coach wants, and you got your own idea in, you might be inserting something into that kid and that takes him away from the game plan. You know, the different things like that. So a lot of times I feel like a lot of the yelling can be done at practice. In the game, it's hard to correct the kid in the game. You know what I mean? Because at that time, you're kind of like keeping his head up. You want him not to be too upset when he makes a mistake. But like a lot of that has to be done Monday through Friday, coaching and getting the kids prepared. Because in the game, if you're over coaching them, you know, sometimes kids can be, you know, emotional.
Yeah, very.
You get their head out their game.
And yelling. It's overwhelming.
Yeah, so coaching is a fine line, man. But I think we do need coaches to do more technique stuff rather than yelling. You know what I'm saying? Pull them to the side. Hey, you took that step wrong. When you go back out there, if you take that step right, you make that play. Guess what, man? Get out there. Great job, though.
Right. And another thing, too, me, like, I don't really mind the yelling. Like, I don't mind the yelling. It's just the content behind the yelling. Like, you could yell it to them, like, get your butt, put your butt down, turn your hips, do this, versus, you're playing like a girl. And then I'll be like, well, if she's playing like a girl, is she playing like the girl that was just here?
The girl that just ran over 4 guys on the team?
She's just made 5 guys on the team who had their head down, picked their head up. So if you say she's playing like a girl.
There was a video that went live. Did you see it?
The guy, the coach.
He was slapping the kid around.
Yeah, I thought it was his son for a second. And then I found out it wasn't his son. I was like, whoa.
I mean, he smacked the kid, and then the kid ain't fall. He walked away, came back, and slapped him again. The kid literally fell, turned sideways and fell. And I'm glad they actually, I think they banned that coach. It was a lifetime ban.
Yeah, he got lifetime ban.
For that type of behavior, because, you know, you never know what that kid has been through, or you don't want to traumatize a kid when they came to you, you know, to learn something, to be a leader and learn how to be better. And you're actually making them worse by giving them negative behaviors or teaching them bad lessons.
And then you got to hope the damage isn't already done. You know what I mean? And then sometimes the lifetime ban, you know, what is it really? You know, what is the lifetime ban? How strict is the lifetime ban? Because, you know, is that for football? Because the person could go coach baseball or something, you know what I mean? So is it a felony? Is it put on paper? You know, so that's just another story. But just to keep going, with coaching, you coach at many levels.
Yeah.
You coach babies, teenagers, and adults. You know what I mean? Without offending anyone, but you're going to have to pick an answer. Which level you feel as though is the funnest? Not like the funnest, where it just brings out the best in you, where you're having such a good time, even when you're just sitting around, whichever one gives you the best. Me, I've coached at all levels except all levels, and I ain't gonna lie, I want to say like 7 and 8-year-olds was like my favorite age, because they just look at you in amaze, and they're like,
everything you say, they listen to. They just suck it in and absorb it.
And then when they grow up, it gets a little weird, because they just turn into these little annoying little things.
They know everything.
They feel like they act like we taught them everything, but we didn't. I didn't teach you everything yet. Like I know you know a lot because I was your coach, but I didn't teach you everything. So when you think you know everything at such a young age, does that make it difficult for a coach? Like when you were dealing with a kid and he's like, well, my last coach taught me, how do you dissect that? Because me, I'd be like, listen, just because your last coach taught you that does not mean it was right. Okay? All practice doesn't make perfect. You could be practicing the wrong thing for the last 20 years. You know what I mean? So you're coming up here with these wrong techniques, and you're in this new place, and you were the man over where you were at, and you come up here with the wrong technique, and you're wondering why you're getting dog walked all over the field. That's because Coach such and such taught you this for the last 10 years of your life the wrong way. So what I always say is perfect practice makes perfect over practice makes perfect.
You got to teach a lot of those bad techniques a lot of times. So what I would say the funnest age, oh my gosh, I love all the ages. You're making me choose one. I got to pick one. Man, midget league.
Just like take a moment and really just like meditate a moment where it's like when you're running out on the field. It's kind of unmatchable, but you can find it because like me, I always be like, oh, well, I'll be hyped. But there's a certain.
I think you're right. I think the younger age, even though my experience, like when I was coaching the younger age, we didn't have a lot of numbers. So I didn't get that real experience I really wanted. But when you come onto that field, when you said that, coming on that field, it's different because the young kids, you could actually install to them a certain tradition and pride that they're not going to question because they haven't had somebody else.
Right.
They're going to believe what you say. And they're going, if you tell them to run into that wall, it's paper mache. They're going to run into the wall and bust through that paper mache.
That's funny you say that because every time, like as I was thinking about it, I think it's the funniest thing because like, I don't know if it's just funny watching them run through the paper at that age because it's like sometimes they run and the whole paper's coming with them and they never rip. It's like the paper, they just be running. They be like, what is going on? And you just come over and be like,
right. But they believe it's going to rip, though.
I just feel like,
run through it.
I think that age just gives you more memory, you know what I mean? And then as you see them, like for instance, I'll use an example like yesterday. I watched Miles on TV yesterday, man, and I was just so amazed, bro. And as I'm watching him run the ball, bro, I just kept seeing him hunger. I'm like, he's in I seen him in a Swiss Bell uniform. Swiss Bell uniform. Going off, I said, I was like, man, he's having fun today. You know what I mean? So that moment made me, I didn't think of him in high school. I seen him with the big little smile on his face playing football just because, like not thinking about nothing. So I like that age group. That's my personal opinion.
And that's what we play for because a young man like Miles Sanders, perfect gentleman, you know what I'm saying? You never hear about him getting in any drama. Went to college. He's in the NFL. He loves his community. And you got to see him play from the flashes all the way up to the high school and all the way on up to the professional ranks. And so I don't need a trophy. You know, when I've been in a kid's life like that, I'll name another one, Rob Gronkowski. When I came out of Youngstown State, I volunteered. I came to Coach Novak like, Coach, what you need me to do? I didn't need any money. I mean, that's kind of like what makes the community successful is when we have men and women. Because, like you said, we have a young lady that's playing football. Like, she can come back when she's done, and she might have a business, but on the weekend, she's there helping. Hey, you know, I used to play football. Here, young lady, here's, you know what I mean, some, you know, a couple dollars. You know, get yourself some nice socks. Breast cancer awareness.
Right.
Whatever the case may be. We have people that come and volunteer. They help in the concession stands. They're cheerleading coaches. They help drive kids around. So it ain't always coaching. We need the whole community to come together because it's community economics. We're actually making money go in and out of the community when we're running softball, football. Because there's mothers that are in there working the concession stands. They're making money. We use this money, you know, to take kids on the field trips to make sure that there's socialization and there's things for our kids to do other than just hang around and get in trouble.
Right.
So it's big time. People don't really look to see how big neighborhood sports is. And not only that, but you can communicate through your neighborhood sports teams. That's why we're here. Yeah. Do you know that there's a board meeting coming up on Wednesday? Right. All our parents, please check it out. They're voting on who the vice principal is going to be.
Right.
Yeah, you can tell the community all this stuff because you have pods of people that come to practice. Now you got 50 parents. Now they know there's a board meeting. They might not have went to the school website to check that.
This is true.
But it's more than just sports. Us as leaders and as coaches have a responsibility to help the next generation learn how the industries in our community work. And that's why I do what I do. So, you know what I mean? It's more than just about football.
So being that he said that, I'm not even going to carry the interview too much longer. So I'm going to piggyback off of that and just jumping right into this. We're going to go to the next commercial after I piggyback off of what he just said in the community. What we did over this weekend, we had a toy drive.
Yes,
For
sir.
the community, and we had people come from far and near and donate toys and things, and we have several items for the kids in the community that were donated to us. So when you say things like that, you know, we had parents that coach kids and just people that just caught wind to it, and we're going to do this weekend.
Yeah.
We're gonna give the toys away on the 19th.
Okay.
From 1:30 to 3 o'clock. We'll be here giving out the toys, one toy each for each child, and we're not asking for people that got all. If you got an Xbox or a PlayStation under your TV, under your tree, do not come here. This is for people that are struggling, people that are really with their backs against the wall, not knowing what to do, and just looking to put some gifts up under the Christmas tree, and just we as a community, as far as sports, teaching, multimedia, just everything in the whole community. We're trying to lead by an example.
That's right.
We're trying to show something different than everyone else. You know, we get these young student athletes in here, and we're mentors. So my vision is later, maybe where we might be ringing the bell in their head, like, you know what, I might want to be a sports analyst. Or,
Right.
you know, I might want to come on the show and start interviewing people,
Exactly.
you know, because I'm going to tell every football player, every basketball player, every soccer player and everything, so, like everything, like we all sitting here right now, college football player, coached by Tressel, college football player, but look where we are. We're volunteering our time and we're giving our things back. So all of the dreams and things that we had and all of these high horses that we were on, really and truthfully, we have to dumb it down and realize, and you have to look at us and realize all dreams don't come true, but you got to recreate dreams and recreate goals and have a plan B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and create your own alphabet after that, because things go bad. And they continue to go bad, and they continue to go bad. You just got to keep jumping to the next letter and keep jumping into the next letter.
As long as you never give up, you're a winner.
I want to ask a question.
Yes, sir.
I got 2 kids I know here. One's name is Finger.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he actually played quarterback. So I want to know how are they in
Tamer, last name.
O'Neal.
Oh my goodness, outstanding. Both are, first I'm gonna start with Fingers. We call him Fingers because every time we throw him a pass, right, he always catch it, but he always bobble it. So that's how he got the name Fingers. But I'm so proud of him, man. He plays quarterback too. He's a quarterback receiver. And I told him, I said, if he ever decides to be aggressive, he could be like LeVar Arrington.
He's like 6'3", 6'4".
He's like 6'3".
He's big. He's a big
He's
boy.
6'3", 220. If he ever decided to get mean, he'd be unstoppable on defense. We play him at the safety. He can play D-end. He can play safety. He can cover. And he runs. Okay? So he's very talented. And if he has a great offseason, potentially he has an opportunity to go Division I. You know, we're working hard to make sure he's keeping his grades right. I believe in that young man. And O'Neal, he's also good too. Like him, he played quarterback for midgets. And you know, I'm in the midget league, so also involved. I seen him play. That's one thing I'm saying about the community. It's not just about high school. Even though I stopped coaching Little League, I go to the Little League games. I saw O'Neal play. And he played quarterback in a game against the other Woodland Hills team. They were outmatched as far as like the other Woodland Hills team had more skill players. But O'Neal played his heart out and almost led his team to victory. That kid is an outstanding kid. He started as a true freshman at Imani, and there's nothing but uphill for him. He plays safety. He learned how to run this alley this year. Woo! When that ball snapped, when you tell that young man something, he puts it in his registry. He's like LeBron James. Like once you tell him something, he's going to remember it. Next time, he's going to use it to his advantage. Great young man. Great young man. Great young student also. He's a leader. He stepped up as a freshman and told the other guys, y'all not working hard enough. I'm talking about sophomores, juniors, and seniors. He said, if we want to be the best, y'all need to listen to what coach is saying. And with that type of clairvoyance in the mind as a leader as a freshman, he's going somewhere D1, and he's going to be someone that could potentially be playing on the next level one day. You've done a good job. He plays receiver for us this year, but we put him in at the Wildcat if we needed to, and he did it too.
The game wasn't close. It wasn't close. It wasn't close. It was 35-12.
See, they're going to debate, but the game was competitive in the second half. The number of athletes that the other Woodland Hills had, that overtook them.
We're going to wrap this up and go to commercial before I start sweating and telling the real truth. So, ladies and gentlemen, 35-12 is not close. Go to the commercial. We'll see you later. Thank you for the Coach's Corner.
Shout out to all the Grind City TV affiliates. Grind City affiliates, we go hard. Is you down? Is you down? Grind City affiliates, we go hard. Look around, you'll see. Grind City affiliates, we go hard. Grind City affiliates, we go hard. You know we got that illness, that realness. Grind City affiliates, we go hard. Don't play with the ill, come with the realness. Grind City affiliates, we go hard. Representing the grind in all the cities across the world. Grind City affiliates, we go hard. Representing the grind in all the cities across the world. Grind City affiliates, we go hard. Grind City TV, better get with the city. Network Roku. Submit if you got the hotness and you wanna be on TV. Submit hip hop, neo soul, reggae, smooth she TV. Submit we only play the best, cause we the best in indie TV. Submit y'all know who it is, reppin' PA Grind City TV. Submit. Grind City TV Network is taking music video submissions for rotation placement. Go to grindcitystudio@gmail.com. Send us your YouTube video URL and your artist name, and we'll get back at you. Airtime is also available for advertising. We're also taking submissions for new indie TV show series. Give K-Bay a call, 412-251-9620 for more information. Add us on Roku, Grind City TV Network. No Roku? See us on the net, grindcity.biz, and get the mobile app on Google Play. Submit.
You're watching Youth Talk Sports.
Welcome to Coach's Corner with Coach Scrap Wilson.
You're watching Youth Talk Sports. You're watching Youth Talk Sports.
Youth Talk Sports.
Oh, we're back. We're back. We got Aaran Randolph here. How are you doing today, sir?
Good, you?
I'm good. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. How are you? So tell me about yourself. You also attend
Highlands.
Northern Highlands,
Yeah.
right? I said it right this time? Okay, Northern Highlands like your brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you also play football,
Yeah.
and you also wrestle.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and I read your little bio. You said you guys are competitive in sports and the video games, right?
Yeah.
You guys play Madden or 2K?
Both.
Both? Who's the better player?
I beat them all the time.
You beat him all the time?
Yeah.
Okay, I should have asked him that. Because I asked him who's his favorite artist. He said Polo G. Someone else said Polo G too. So we're going to just jump right into that. Who's one of your favorite artists that you like?
Probably Polo G.
Polo G. So y'all both guys. Okay, all right, awesome. So you play football, right? You
Yeah.
play running back, right? So tell me about that because I'm actually a running back coach. So tell me about the running back position. Tell me why you like it. Tell me why you like it.
Well, I was at wide receiver first, and I didn't really like it, so I went to running back in the middle of the season. So I didn't get that much playing time, but I just liked it because like you get the ball more and like you hit people.
Okay, all right. Oh, so, okay, so in the running back position, what is your base formation? What do you guys run out of?
The I.
The power I or
Yeah.
just the regular I formation?
Well, both. Yeah.
Both. Okay, all right. So, tell me about a game where it was a little bit difficult for you to run the ball, get yardage, and tell me your exact team.
It might have been Hampton. It was my first time getting the ball, and like.
You know, but we'll go with second. So, because I'm an actual running back coach for a high school myself, so I know the position pretty well. So I'm gonna ask you some tough questions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you prefer stretch plays or do you prefer counter plays?
Counter.
Counter and why?
Yeah. Like you run through the hole, and like I don't know.
It's all right. Another problem. So in the counter, so more than likely a counter is from misdirection. You either start out one way and then you come back the opposite way. So listen. Don't feel bad because someone actually challenged my coach knowledge the other day, and I was actually wrong. And I'm not getting into all that, but actually challenged my coach knowledge, and I was actually wrong on something. So immediately after that, I picked up a book and I actually looked at what I was actually challenged at. For me, be honest with you, I said the right thing the first time, but the term wise, I didn't have the actual term wise, so therefore I went to the actual book and. So it's okay. So tell me, in regards to running the ball, and you have a blocker, if the blocker goes this way, right? Which way are you cutting? Are you gonna cut? Are you staying with the cut, or are you cutting the opposite way? So if you're following me, your hands on the back of my, like how it's supposed to be, and I go this way, which way are you cutting? Are you going straight with me, or are you going that way?
I'll probably go the other way.
You'll probably go the other way.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That's actually right because you'll cut off. Because if the block is here, you'll actually cut off. So then you'll go that way. So that's excellent. See what I'm saying? So you know what you're talking about. It's just different terminology. You see what I'm saying? So In regards to playing the running back, how is your exchanges? Do you like the way the quarterback exchanges the ball to you, or tell me how? Is there anything that you feel as though you can do differently in regards to your pocket, or do you like everything with the exchange?
I like everything.
You like everything with the exchange? Okay, all right, awesome. So we're going to shift into school, right? So your brother also said that you guys go remotely, so you guys are on a computer. So do you prefer going in school, or do you prefer remote on the computer?
I'd rather go in school.
And why?
Because like you get to see your friends and like you're moving around more than like just sitting down on your computer.
Okay, so are you and your brother like at the kitchen table, or you guys are in your room when you guys do school?
We're in our room.
So you guys, okay, okay, awesome. So tell me, wake me up. So wake me up and tell me how you prepare for school.
Well, I get up, get dressed. I'll wake up early so I can play the game for a little bit.
Hold on. I told you someone was going to tell me that they was going to play the game. Didn't I tell you that? I said that. All right, good. See, I knew, someone told the truth.
Then I brush my teeth, then I eat at school. So I don't eat at home, I just eat at school.
Oh, so you guys are able to go to school and have like a in-house breakfast and then able to go back to school?
Well, they give us a bag.
Oh, okay.
And we go to our class. So, yeah.
Okay, so how is it different when you and your brother both wake up? Do you guys is it a rush to get to the bathroom first, or?
Nah.
No? Who's normally first?
He's first.
He's first. Okay, all right. That's just because he's the big brother, or he's just up earlier?
He's just up earlier.
Okay, all right. Awesome. So you wrestle too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about wrestling. Tell me what got you into wrestling.
I didn't really want to wrestle. This is my second year.
Okay.
But like my friend wrestled, and he said they need me because I was like the perfect weight. So I was like, I'll give it a try, and I was good, so I just stayed with it.
Okay, so where do you wrestle at? What weight?
122.
122. So you've been wrestling at. So this is your second year, correct?
Yeah.
So you've been wrestling at 122 for 2 years, or just 1 year?
1 year, because I'm changing this year.
Okay, so you're going up to 122 this year.
Now I'm gonna probably like 130.
130. Okay, so tell me a match where you had and it was pretty difficult. Like I asked your brother, it's pretty difficult in regards to you scoring points.
It was against Valley. It was the first match because it was my first year. I couldn't breathe. I didn't know how to breathe. And the person was like, they wrestled for like 5 years since they was little. And I was just having trouble. I didn't know what to do. And yeah, but I won.
Oh, so, well, then that's all that matters then. It doesn't matter if you could. I mean, that's all as long as you pulled out the victory, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're not worried about if you couldn't breathe or anything. So you said that there's breathing. So is there actual technique in regards to wrestling and breathing?
I mean, a little bit. You got to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. I was just breathing up with my mouth.
Okay. So okay. In regards to like breathing in and out of your mouth, is there like a certain way that you do it? So say if I take a shot, or you're on top of me in that position where you guys are, and you wrap around his waist or something like that. So, is there like a certain type of way that you get what I'm saying? Is there a certain type of way like you're supposed to breathe? Do you like breathe on like certain plays where you try to pull or aggressively pull the person, or is it just make sure that you maintain that throughout the whole match?
Make sure you just maintain
throughout the whole match.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that. That's something new that I learned today. So I mean, thank you for that. Thank you for that. So, you have a brother, you have an older brother, right? So, do you guys wrestle a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, so who's the better wrestler?
Him.
He can't be. You keep saying the video games, you keep saying the first in the bathroom. He can't be. Come on.
We go back and forth.
You got back and forth? Okay,
yeah.
See, I like that answer better. So, tell me the time when you got your brother in wrestling.
It was actually at practice.
Oh, yeah, it was at practice, so you got him in front of everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's stay and talk about that. Yeah, tell me about that.
Yeah. We was just messing around at first. Then, you know how brothers get, we get mad.
He was trying to show off.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
So I just, put him on the ground.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get you in trouble when y'all leave here. But yeah, you put him on the ground in front of everybody?
Yeah.
The freshman? Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Give me some on that. No, he'll be all right. I mean, he'll be all right. Don't worry about it. We're on the show. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. It's awesome. It's awesome. So, who's the better dresser? See, it's tough.
I mean, probably him, because I just wear, like, sweats and, you know, he wears, like, Vans and
He's
jeans.
a little bit more.
Like, when I go to school, I just wear sweatpants, shorts, and a hoodie.
Okay.
He just tries to look nice. I don't really care.
Okay, all right, awesome. All right, so we're going to switch back to football. Do you play anything on defense?
Yeah, safety.
Safety? All right, so tell me why you like playing safety.
I just like the, like I'm the fastest, so, like, you get more action a little bit, you know, because they throw the ball a lot in high school.
Yeah.
So, like, you get the pick and stuff.
Okay, so...
Comment on Facebook. Someone said, Aaran, you're way more aggressive.
Oh, yeah? You way more aggressive than your brother? That's what somebody said on Facebook? See what I'm saying? See? So... Yeah, so who's the faster runner? Who's faster?
I'm faster.
See, I told you this. We gonna get somewhere a little bit. So, favorite subject in school? I don't know if I asked you that, but I didn't think I asked you that yet.
Probably science.
Science?
Yeah.
All right, we got another one for science, and why?
Like, the science teachers are usually nice. So, like, I don't know, you just learn about, like, space, and, like, you do a lot of projects. I like doing projects.
Okay, you like doing projects?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about one of the projects that you did that you felt good about.
I haven't did one since, like, 6th grade.
That's cool. We can go back that far. We got time.
There was, like, I forget. It's like.
See, I did, just make it quick, I did like a little volcano back in the day. It was like a Play-Doh and all that stuff like that, and made it red and dropped the little seltzers and all that. It blew up. I had Coke and the little Mentos, and it poofed. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
I thought it was the best. I thought I knew what I was doing. The best kid ever, I swear I did. But it's okay. But what about you?
We did, like, this little, I don't know, it's like grass and stuff. Like, you put it in, like, a container and, like, see how the water goes through the grass.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Honestly, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you got a good grade on that?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Your brother didn't help you with that, mom, more than likely, or dad? No, just you by yourself?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, besides that, what other subjects do you like?
I'll probably say history.
Okay, and why?
Like, my brother said, like, just learning about, like, the past and, like, the racism and stuff. So, yeah.
Okay, all right. We got another one for history. Somehow we're going to get, like, a tally. It's going to have, like, all the subjects and stuff like that. Because we get a lot of different answers from a lot of different kids, and it's kind of interesting to see what people are into nowadays and stuff like that. It's funny because the last couple of times it was like 2 people said like math and stuff like that, and it's like awesome that you guys. Well, I'm not gonna say it's awesome, but it's pretty neat that other people are into different things. So before we end the show, we're gonna move along. I'm gonna ask you a few more questions if that's okay with you. All right. So in regards to school, right? What do you like about your school? Like your overall school. What do you like about your school?
The teachers are nice, and it's a nice, clean school.
Nice, clean school?
Yeah.
All right. So tell me about a prep. Tell me about your leading up to wrestling. So tell me what you do to get yourself ready.
The whole locker room just listens to music, and we, like, just jump up and down and.
Just get yourself turned up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So that's what you will. So what about football as well?
I mean, the wrestlers play football, so we do the same thing.
Same thing. And you said Polo G is also who you listen to?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, awesome. Because the other guys from Woodland Hills, the basketball players, they were on King Vaughn. They liked King Vaughn a lot. So, and you guys like Polo G. I had another guy on here. I can't remember his name, but he also liked Polo. Yeah, Xavier. He also liked Polo G. So that's like 2 kids that like Polo G. That's pretty good. I gotta listen to Polo G. I'm not familiar with any of his music. Which one of his favorite songs?
Yeah, that one. I like that one, but it's old.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, you like that one?
Yeah.
Any other ones?
No.
No. All right. Listen, I'm not familiar with the. I gotta go home. Listen, so you know what's gonna happen after this? When I leave here, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on Polo G because I gotta hear what you guys are listening to. Cause I like King Vaughn in the 63rd. I mean, well, I like King Vaughn. I like King Vaughn. But what else we got here? And regardless of the wrestling, how do you like your wrestling coaches?
They're nice. They're aggressive. They tell us what to do and tell us what we're doing wrong. So they're good.
So out of all your coaches that you've been dealing with, which coach would you say would be your highlight coach? Which one would be your best coach? You see, Shay picked me. She wanted to say him, but she really didn't want to say him. That's just because he's here, Coach Scrap. But she really wanted to pick me. But
probably say Grant.
Coach Grant.
Yeah.
And why?
Cause he helped me the most. Like when I didn't want to wrestle, he talked to me and told me like I need to wrestle, and he told me what to do and stuff.
Okay. All right. So in regards to that, so say in regards to football, right? So how long you been playing football? You've been playing football for a while.
For like 9 years.
9 years? Okay, so in regards to your youth days, right? You play running back for youth or you play quarterback?
I played quarterback.
Okay. In regards to that, tell me about one of your best games there in your youth days. And a team that you played against.
We played against Woodland Hills all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You played against Woodland Hills last year?
No.
Oh, I was going to ask you a question. I was about to say, please tell me you beat those guys. But go ahead, I'm okay. So give me.
I ran the ball all the time, so I got a lot of touchdowns. So probably I usually get like 4 touchdowns a game in youth.
Oh, you lucky I ain't play y'all over there. You lucky. But go ahead, I'm listening. So, but give me a game where it was difficult.
We used to play knock. There was like a big team, like big kids. That was probably like the hardest team.
Did you beat Woodland Hills?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Or did you score any touchdowns or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, please tell me about that, because there's some 2 Wolverines over there, so yeah, tell me about that.
I would love it. Scored like 2 times.
2 times against them?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I had a lot of friends out there, though, after the game. I had some friends out there. But yeah, that was a good team.
Yeah, pretty good team? Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. Yeah. C-, you know what I mean? But it's okay. It's all right. It's awesome. I'm like I said, glad that you scored 2 touchdowns on them, because we scored 2 touchdowns on them, and then, like I said, at the end, kind of went flat. But everything's okay. But we're going to wrap this show up. I want to thank you for coming. It's been a pleasure. Actually, I want to bring your brother up here. Come on up here, because it's something I do. Shay, come on up here. Shay, come here. Something that I do, Shay, you going to stand right here. Your brother's going to stand next to you. We going to break the show together. Put Shay in the middle. All right. We'll switch. We going to break the show together. Everybody going to say 1, 2, 3. We're going to say Youth Talk Sports. All right. Look at that camera right there. We're going to say on 3. 1, 2, 3. Youth Talk Sports.
Grass City TV. Download the app. Grass City TV, the app. 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 Watch live or video on demand. Submit your video or your TV show. Be a part of our network. Join. Stay up to date. Members promo for free. Download for free on Google Play. Watch Grind City TV. Download the app.